Hi there. Yeah, pulling you closer. How are you doing? This is another update. It's been a while. Basically, I've not bought a lot of records. Um, so yeah, it took a little longer than usual, and I've been busy, personal life and all that stuff. This is an update that features CDs. So if you don't like CDs, either shut your eyes right now, turn off the volume, and just tune in again when I show records, because that's at the end of the video. I'm not gonna make it too long. This is a pile of CDs. Gonna run through them quickly. At least I hope so. Picked up. These were all like €1. PM Dawn, the Bliss album. If you like De La Soul, Jungle Brothers, Tribe Called Quest. It's that peaceful hippie rap with jazz samples and funk samples, and it's pretty decent. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. This is the Simple Minds. It doesn't really show, does it? Anyway, it's called Good News from the Next World. It's their 1995 album. It's not that special. I think it's okay. Nothing too exciting. This is Outrageous Cherry, the Book of Spectral Projections. It's on Pop Tones, which is a label, or is it? By, sorry, there. It's a label that Alan McGee, who formerly ran Creation Records, started in the late 90s. Anyway, this is an American band that is very psychedelic. It's like Jesus and Mary Chain mixed with Pink Floyd. If that sounds like your cup of tea, check this out. I personally thought it was pretty good, but it lacked a lot of things that I really like about this type of newer psychedelic music. Also picked up The Farm with Spartacus. This has Groovy Train on it. All together now, it's very reminiscent of the Happy Mondays. This was also part of that Madchester thing, mixing Britpop with dance music. If you like that, this is a good one. This is one of my favorites of the bunch. Stereolab, ABC Music, also €1, and it's a double CD. It has 32 songs on it, something like that, 32, and it's killer. It's music recorded at Radio 1, BBC Radio 1, for the John Peel Show and the Mark Radcliffe Show. Great sessions, 1991 to 2001, and I kind of jumped in 2001 with Stereolab, so hearing the older stuff live, without an audience, just live, it's pretty damn good. Also have this is Angels versus Animals. It didn't struck me, I didn't recognize this, even though it's very clear what this is. This is Front 242, Belgium electronic music, sort of industrial electronic body music group. This is from 1993. It's like almost an hour, but it's an EP, which doesn't make sense because it's an hour. But it's got remixes by KMFDM, other stuff on it. Haven't listened to it completely. I'm halfway through the CD. I will continue listening and enjoy it because I love Front 242. Also picked up debut album by System of a Down, which is a nu metal band. Very popular in Holland, at least they were very popular. Excited to dive into this. Oh, there we are. Also picked up Fatboy Slim's You've Come a Long Way, Baby, which has Praise You, Gangster Tripping, and Rockefeller Skank on it. Maybe his best known and maybe even his best work. I don't know. But for those who don't know, this is Norman Cook, who used to be in the Housemartins, who played bass there, and he does electronic dance music, big beat music here. Need to change the little CD case because there's stickers here and it's sticky over here, but this is a best of by Lush Chow. It's a former library copy. We're talking, I don't know what year this is. Must be the mid to late 90s. 4AD Records. I love Lush. There might be stuff on here that I don't have yet, but yeah, pretty excited to find that at Goodwill. This could be also a potential best buy at Goodwill for $1. It's the Black Dog with spanners. Doesn't really show that well. Well, there's a little crazy statue of a dog. It's on Warp Records, 1994. Electronic music with hip-hop beats and sort of a jazz flair. Could be. At least that's what I hear in it. But I haven't really dived into this yet. But this is an interesting find. Also, pretty excited to finally hear some Opeth. This is my first Opeth CD. I'm not such a big metalhead that I want to have metal on vinyl, so finding Opeth, Ghost Reveries, by the way, it's called, finding this on CD is good for me, especially when it's €1. And the last one I probably should have left. I don't really know. New Found Glory, Sticks and Stones, some sort of party punk. Haven't really dived into this yet, but yeah, it's nothing too exciting. Vinyl, let's quickly do that as well. Majority is Goodwill. The first 3 records, they were like €2, €3 each, and the rest were 50 cents to €1. So that's good finds. The last 3 pieces are records I received in the mail. First up, I finally have a copy of Swoop, Under a Blood Red Sky by U2. I've seen it go for like €5 to €7 in Goodwill. Never picked it up. Now it was €2. I had to have it. Not such a huge fan of live records, but oh well. I thought I needed this, and it's a good record. This was also €2. I don't know why, but it's actually by the Pet Shop Boys. I like this, actually. 1987, some good, Euro pop, British pop. I don't know how you describe this. It's not really synth pop, but yeah, it's good. This was a killer find for $3. Vangelis, or Vangelis. The Dragon. It's a reissue from 1981 on a disgusting Oxford label. It's an Italian label, but apparently from the records that I have by them, they release some really cool records. So yeah, The Dragon, listen to this, freaking love this. This is my favorite sound of Vangelis. I mean, I like Spiral, I like the electronic stuff, but this is killer. This is amazing. Another Simple Minds record. This was 50 cents. Street Fighting Years. Gatefold. It's in amazing condition. It's got the original inner sleeve with pictures that are also in the gatefold. So there's nothing more to look at this record. But it's also a kind of a, it's a good album, but it's not killer. But for 50 cents, this is a great addition to my Simple Minds collection. It's got Biko on it, Mandela Day, and Belfast Child, which was a #1 hit here. This is a record I don't think I'm going to keep, but I have to yet listen to it. It's the Supremes from 1972, original US copy on Motown. I kind of expected this to be a little funkier. I'm going to put the shades down, just 1 minute. Maybe you can see the records better this way. Yes, you can. On Discog, this gets mentioned. The title for this record, apparently, according to Discogs, is produced and arranged by Jimmy Webb. Yeah, it says that underneath, but is that a album title? I doubt it, because on Spine it just says The Supremes. I'm calling it self-titled album from 1972. It is mediocre. Very, very mediocre. It's soft rock, soft pop, soft soul. Not good. This was a nice find because I've never seen this. I hope you can see it. The Moody Blues 7 Sojourn, I think that's how you pronounce it, from 1972. It's not their best. I like it, but it's definitely not their best. It's a UK copy on Threshold. I love that logo. Oh, it should actually be like that. But yeah, it's not their best, and you know, it's pretty decent. This was a find that I kind of was excited by. I downloaded this a couple of, I guess, months back from a blog, and I heard it and I liked it. It is A Girl Named Sam by Samantha Jones. This is sort of, I don't know, symphonic pop, Baroque pop, 1970, original UK copy on the Penny Farthing label. I love that little bicycle there with the record wheels. This is I like this. This is pretty good. So, pretty happy I found a copy for this for €1. Last 3 records from Goodwill. First up, this is Astrud Gilberto and Walter Wendeley. A Certain Smile, A Certain Sadness. German copy, probably original, on the Black Fur label. It's bossa nova jazz, nothing spectacular, but I really, really like Astrud Gilberto. So finding this in pretty damn good shape for $1, can't go wrong with that. The last 2 are 12 inches that I picked up. This is Campec Velocet, Toulouse-Lautrec on Played Again Sam Records. Yeah, it's a British alternative rock band that has lots of dance elements, hip-hop elements. I really don't know how to describe them, but yeah, it's pretty decent. I like it for $1. Late 90s, 1999. So, and also, last record I'm going to show you from Goodwill is Sister Souljah with The Final Solution, Slavery is Back in Effect, politically conscious hip hop from the early 90s, 1991. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she was affiliated with Public Enemy. So if you like Public Enemy and its stand at, you know, political issues, check out Sister Souljah. The beats are really awesome. I really enjoyed this. And it was $1, so. Now, the last 2 LPs are records I received in the mail, and I received a bonus 7-inch as a gift from one of the online stores, Dutch online stores where I ordered the first record I'm going to show you after the 7-inch. I got this for free. Psychic Ills, Radar Eyes, The Gods. I think I have to research it, but I think this is a song by The Gods, Radar Eyes. It's on Sacred Bones record. It's not colored, but it has a birdie on the label. Let's put some light on. Yeah, I have not listened to this, so I don't know, but I think I've seen people show Psychic Ills records on the vinyl community. Psychedelic Droney, I don't know, I have to listen to it, but it's a new release, and I got it for free. So that's pretty cool. I got it for free with this record. A new reissue by Spaceman 3. This is The Perfect Prescription, originally in 1987, and this is the 2013 release. It's got the download card. It's got a inner sleeve with pictures, and it's on white vinyl. Have yet to listen to this, but the previous album that I showed in my last Final Update video, I think, I fucking love that. That's really good. So I have high expectations for this record by Spaceman 3. And the last record, it's got a little story. I pre-ordered this when it was announced on boomcat.com. It's a UK-based online store located in Manchester. They are a great company, but not for us Dutch, because it's the, I think, second or third time that I ordered something from the UK, and the second time I ordered from this company that it took like a month and a half for a record to arrive. It has not yet arrived. I'm going to get my money back from the particular company, and I got 2 more records on order. Hope they will arrive here. But I'm not going to order from the UK anymore. It just takes too freaking long. A month and a half for a record to arrive here. It's insane. So I'm going to order from Dutch sites. It might be a little more expensive, but I get the record. So a record I ordered didn't arrive, still didn't arrive, so I had to pre-order. I had to order it again on a Dutch website. And it is The Knife, Shaking the Habitual. I've not listened to this. I only know the 2 singles that came off it. A Tooth for an Eye, and what was the other one again? Was it Ready to Lose? Or Full on Fire? That was it. Full on Fire. Do I need to show this? No, I don't think so. It's a triple gatefold. It's got 2 CD versions. It's got posters. It's got 3 albums. It's a pretty long listen, but I have it finally. So that's it. I will in the future, maybe in a couple of weeks' time, hook up with Mr. Rompert. We'll see when that will happen, and we'll go, to Amsterdam. I'm going to show him some record stores there and hopefully buy some cool records. Anyway, take care. VC, I'll be seeing you. Bye.